Good morning. Good morning, Tris, Lay, Heather. How's it going? I am in the short. I wanted to show you guys how, like, Tradeify, I don't know why it does this sometimes. Like, it will just completely reset and all of my safe settings are gone, but like the ATM strategies are still there. But like how I set my candles, I don't know why. Every once in a while it does this. So it happened to me again this morning. But anyways, I am copy trading 3 accounts, 3 funded accounts right now. We did hit the 50% mark, the 1500 mark in this eval. So let's see what the day brings. We do have news this morning. Let me check on that. Hey, Gen X, good morning. How is everyone's trading? How was trading yesterday? FOMC, it was a tough day for me. I saw some people were yeah, it was a tougher day for me. I just did some silly things, sizing too big. Okay, unemployment claims in about 25 minutes. Sweet. It looks like it is a red folder news event. Hey, Adrian, good morning. How's trading going, everyone? Good, bad, ugly? I want to know. New York session was good, but I was greedy and traded Asia, and that didn't go well. Oh my gosh, I hear you, Gen X. Kind of the same thing happened to me with FOMC. Not kind of. Same thing happened to me. I was already up big in my all my funded accounts, and I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was still trading and basically went big red, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like seriously? I was just talking about compound interest and like just these gains and stacking them, and I'm like, I can't believe this. And anyways, I ended the day green in all my accounts, but it wasn't a good green day. It was a terrible green day. And yeah, it just I hear you. I don't it's so hard to like I don't know what it is. Maybe because like we see a valid setup and we're like, okay, like why wouldn't I take it? Which is kind of the thinking I've always had in the past. Like, even if I'm up big, if I see a valid setup, why wouldn't I take it? Because if you're like a systematic trader, which I'm not, but like if you're a systematic trader, every time you see the setup, so I think it was just, oof, it was a tough day yesterday. Like I said, green day, but it was a bad green day. I give myself like almost an F, like a D minus. Adrian says, I sure last night. Oh my God, way to go. Then bought early this morning. No way. Woohoo! W's for Adrian, you guys. What a great move. Thank you, Gen X. Green is green. This is true. You're right. I know. I'm not going to beat myself up about it for sure. And I've done the stupid what T. I've done that stuff so many times. It's like I think our goal is to do less and less and less of it. Change just doesn't happen overnight. So every day we're just looking for improvements, a little bit each day, each week, like over time, each month. And sometimes there will be weeks where you're just like, I can't believe I've just been effing up every single day. Or, maybe you are legit trading your strategy and it just goes through a major losing streak, right? Hey, this trade is working. Let's go. I do like, okay, so we are on the 5-minute chart. This is a 7 o'clock candle. I do like this. I want to see it close below this SMA. And then I think I might want to hold it a little bit. So the high, we have to be careful though, because people, it could be to trap some shorts only to just go up another leg. I thought this was interesting. If we look here, yeah, I like that. See this pothole here? I like this area to get filled some. We do have news in about 22 minutes. And I'm just kind of picturing like how people are positioned. So yesterday we had this massive move higher during FOMC while Powell was speaking, and it just basically just pumped higher, right? And then we started to have the slow selling. It's easier to see on the hourly too. Here we go. This is easier to see. So this was that FOMC move. This is a nice reversal doji candle. And the overnight move, I do like to see these like one-to-one. So as you can see here, if you were to risk one-to-one on the hourly, like you pretty much got it. I'm just eyeballing this move. So I'm thinking we did come back up here, retrace almost 50%. So I like to kind of trade with context to kind of help me see the forest. And if you think about how are people positioned, so during New York, people were positioned long by the end of the day. So if they're waking up right now and they're seeing, ooh, NQ is down, negative 120 points, ES is down. Some of them might be like nervous and they might be like, get me out. The weaker hands. So that's kind of part of my thought of this short. So this move, we see this all the time, like these retracements, right? It was such a big move down for NQ for overnight. So yes, I would like to see this close, like a nice strong close on the 5-minute. We're back on the 5-minute now. And then I will hold for a one-to-one off of this candle. I like that. So I am copy trading, group trading these three buy limit here. All right, it's about white. Come on down, come on down. Okay, YM was green. Now it is fading. It is about unchanged. I don't know if you can see this. My cursor here. My picture might be covering it up. But yeah, YM is about unchanged. NQ down negative 132, down 22. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Okay, I will trail my stop. My entry was 694. My stop is at 688. Let's see if we can get there. Oh, yeah, and I do like this even number, this 651. I think we could see it. I'm picturing these longs are like, get me out. It might be a fake out. Hey, good morning, Alfred. Pure Skill, V Gabby, Ethan, let's go. Your scale tells you that change can happen overnight? Like what type of scale? Like weight scale? Oh, I'm so tempted to book profits, you guys. We're already up a bunch. Okay, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna just go book it. Book it. It'll probably go in my direction, but it's okay. Let's just book it. Let's book it. After yesterday, yeah, I'm like, I just need to chill. I need to chill and not just like try and make $1 million before lunchtime. Hey, Coach Fred. Good morning, my friends. Let's go. 44. Everyone smash that like button for me, please. Okay, Bill says it's looking good, respecting quadrants inside the regular trading hour gap. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Pure scale, the respecting quadrants part. Oh, you guys, exciting news, exciting news. Tomorrow for our show, we have Sean Swoyer, trader and psychotherapist. He will be on our show here at Terri Trades. So don't miss out on that. Helping us with whatever questions that we want to ask him. I'm thinking, what are you guys struggling with the most? type in chat right now, and then I will take note, and then we'll kind of tackle like maybe 1 or 2 topics with him. Thank you, 44. Adrian says, I find daily candle interesting. If you break it down into trading sessions, for example, usually when a candle opens, there is retracement. Yeah, I've noticed that too, like with the retracements, right? I like to look at that on the hourly. Like, okay, here there was like no retracement, but I figured we'd at least get, even if this candle were to go green more, and that was part of my short too idea, was like, we should at least get some retracement. But Adrian likes to look at the daily candle. For example, usually when a candle opens, there's retracement Asia session, then it moves towards the intended direction. Yes. Adrian, when you get into trades, you typically hold trades for like a long time, right? Because I know you swing trade. Do you also like what would you say your average hold time is? Hey, Gen X, discipline, let's go. Oh, is that the topic that you want us to talk on? Like how to get more discipline, maybe? I like that. Thank you, AD. Good morning to you, AD. AD, you posted some messages under my X, right? I think you're the same AD. Clarity, good morning. Hey, Jay Styles. Sometimes, yes. Depends, usually a few days, but I've held trades for 2 weeks before. Whoa. Adrian, I think you win the award out of all of us for holding trades the longest. Most of us just can only hold trades for like 5 minutes. We're like, all right, get me out. That's awesome. It really does depend on our personalities, I've noticed, like, and part of the challenge is figuring out what's you best. Okay, look at this. This is looking kind of juicy. Here's that 7 o'clock candle. But we do have news in 15 minutes. So we are so far holding below this moving average. Very interesting. Isn't it funny when you look back on hindsight? It's like when you look at the moving average, you're like, oh, it's so clear that this was a long, just like hop in and just like hold it the whole way. Hindsight trading. But that is a strategy for some people. Like they just use these very simple SMAs, and then you just stay in it until it tells you otherwise. So like if you had, and this is hindsight, it's way easier in hindsight, but if you had held this whole way down, even with the market retracing, you just hold, you just wait until you see this SMA starting to curl up. So you would have gotten out here. I mean, that's a really big move. I did catch some of this during glowbacks, and then I woke up, and then I went to bed like, my accounts are looking so good. I feel good. I'm going to bed now. And then I woke up, and then I was like, okay, I see this is looking juicy. Or no, I woke up at like around 5. I put on some trades. I don't know, whatever trades I thought looked juicy. And then I was like, ugh. And then I lost against glowbacks, which is fine. It's trading. Like our accounts are going to go up and down. It's fine. And then I did catch some of this pump up. I effed this pump up, because I was thinking we would pump up because I saw YM was green. And I was seeing this retracement, right, on like the, and then here's the hourly, and then I was seeing this retracement. Oh yeah, I was in the trade when it was like starting to test the low of this candle, the hourly candle from FOMC, and I was like, ooh, this is looking good. But I screwed it up because I didn't hold the trade. I was thinking we'd get to 700, and I didn't hold it. And then I booked profits, and then I was like, oh, now I think the market might reverse. And so I got into a short, and then the market, like, how it goes up and down as it makes its way. So I was just doing ridiculousness this morning. But it's okay. It's just part of it. I think in the end of the day, it's like working on that risk management is so big for me, like learning to accept a red day. And I haven't had like a major red day yet recently. So I'm feeling kind of nervous, you guys, because you know it's coming. A red day is coming. So the challenge will truly be I when that red day comes, because we know it's coming, when that red day comes, can I accept it? And that's that is where the gold's at, because the winning takes care of itself. Like I'm up today, right? Like it takes care of itself, but it's what happens on the red days. Like maybe we'll ask Sean about that. Okay, 44. Discipline is a great topic that covers all other aspects. True, so true. Okay, so we'll ask him, how do we stay more disciplined? Maybe. And then just discipline as a topic in general. Does that sound good? Type in 1 if you like that idea for when Sean comes on tomorrow. Okay, FX says, I have an issue with pulling the trigger to enter a trade. I believe I have a good trade plan and back test looks good, but I am fearing something, being wrong, losing money, etc. Ooh, let's help FX out with this one. So I would say maybe look at your size, right? Like, so everyone's different. This is kind of my answer to myself. I have felt nervous about getting into a trade. It usually has to do with my size, and the amount that I'm willing to risk. So for example, if you have a drawdown of $2,000 and you get into a mini, maybe that's just too much size. Like if you were to risk like 10% of the total drawdown amount, that gives you 10 different tries that you can lose on that trading system idea. 10 in a row before the account is blown. So that could be it, right? So maybe the size is just too big. And try sizing down. I know for a lot of us, like we hate sizing down because it feels like no money. I struggle with this. But that could be. And I don't know where you're at, FX, in your trading journey, like how long you've been trading for. But I know when I first started trading, oh my God, it was terrible. I was so nervous to be in a trade, like so nervous. My heart would just pound. And I think that's because of the fear of loss, fear knowing, fear of the unknown. We're just not used to it yet, as far as like the ups and downs of our account and just the ups and downs of the dang market. My goodness, like every single one of these candles that are overlapping, that means the market like pulled back some, right? So when you're watching that P&L, it can go up and down, and we don't know. The truth is, no one knows the future. I don't care what anyone says. No one knows the future. None of us know. We take our best guess. We have our hypothesis, our ideas, and we wrap around risk management around it. And that is, to me, that is what protects us. It's that risk management piece. So I'd say size. Also look at your risk management. Like, is it something that you can truly accept? Like how much you're actually willing to lose? Because most of us, including myself, like we say, oh yeah, I can lose $500, no problem. I'll risk, 25% of my count, no problem. But when we're actually in the trade, we're like, no, I don't like this. No. And so, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Corey. Corey's going to be on the show next week on Wednesday. Corey, the phone trader. I can't wait to catch up with you and to hear everything that's been going on with your trading. But yeah, don't feel discouraged, my friend, because all these things, they do take time, definitely. And thank you for sharing with us, like for being vulnerable and putting it out there. I appreciate it. Because whatever you're feeling, there are many other traders feeling the same exact thing. So don't ever feel like you're the only one. If you're feeling it, probably the majority of people have either felt it or feel it or deal with it, right? Like we're all human and we're all like going through many of the same things. Oh, wow. Okay, so Adrian put the short on. You put your trade on. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Adrian says, I had on MNQ last night, put my trade on, moved my stop, and went to sleep. Then I woke up and saw and saw the long wicks, got out and took a long, then went back to sleep. Go, Adrian. Alfred says, I held a short for 2 hours the other night, and that was traumatic. Oh my gosh, I know. Alfred, I hear you. It's so hard for me to go to bed with a trade on. I'm like, it's hard for me to sleep. I'll wake up and check my phone. Okay, Pure Luck says it's an ICT idea. If you mark out an old regular trading hour gap, you can drag out a Fibonacci. Interesting. Pure skill. This sounds very interesting. Raphael trades. Good morning, my friends. Okay, we have news in about 6 minutes. Oh, how do I tackle FOMO? Adrian, at first I read it as how do you tackle FOMC? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have discipline and how the discipline does like sprinkle into everything. That's so true. Okay, so FOMO and discipline. Let me jot this down for us. So we're still below the moving average here. Oh, I'm still trying to get used to these classes, you guys. Let me jot down our notes so we don't forget it. Thursday. So we have today and then we have tomorrow, and that's it. End of a week, end of another trading week. Okay, FOMO, discipline. That sounds good. We'll talk to him about those two topics, and then I'll put together a few different kind of ideas, questions for him ahead of time. Yeah, so Sean does workshops, and I am curious to hear about like what. I still like this short, you guys, but we have news in 5 minutes, so I'm glad I'm flat. Anything can happen with news. So he does do workshops for traders. I am curious. We'll have to ask him like more about it, because that might be a cost-effective way if anyone's interested in working on their trade psychology to learn in his workshops. Yes, I'm very curious about that. Okay, Pure Skill says if we were super bearish, we would fly through it. That's kind of the way I look at VWAP. Okay, let's put on VWAP. Anyone who's interested in VWAP, I do this Tiki Trade one. You can find it under Explore Community Indicators. And then I do this Tiki VWAP. Yeah, Tradeify did that thing again where it deleted all of my chart settings, which is so annoying. I don't know why that happens. Okay, and I still had settings saved, you guys. Like you know how you can save your charts? Yeah, and all those are gone too. So I don't know. The at the monies are still there, like the ATMs. Okay, so VWAP, this is what I do. Okay, we'll hit. Oh, but I don't like a super thick line like this one. Save. So that's how I use VWAP, Pure Scale, kind of just to give me an indicator. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these bands. This is interesting how some people use these bands as like whenever it compresses, and then when it breaks out of the compression, they trade in that direction. It's kind of interesting. I've never used that strategy, but I have been kind of observing that. That's very interesting. Okay, news in 3 minutes. Let me see if I can get my charts looking right. Okay, see, Bollinger Bands aren't even on my thing. Let's get rid of SMA too. Let's get a RSI. So many indicators. When you're first starting, I like put on so many indicators. Oh, I love the inside bar indicator. Let's put that on. Okay, here we go. And we go here, latter day trader. inside outside bar. I just like the inside bars painted. We can hit save. There we go. And then if you want to change the color of your bars, you can just click on it like this. Like this. Oh wait. Like this. Okay, it's not cooperating. Oh yeah, Alfred says when I first started trading, I was more nervous. Yeah, same. Adrian says my heart jumped out of my chest when I first traded. I love it, you guys. See, we all experience the same things, like the heart racing, and everyone's a little bit different as far as like what is it that gets you, but we all experience the same things. Thank you, Alfred. Thank you, Adrian. Oh, interesting. Maybe that could be gold 98. I did clear some cookies on my phone though, but maybe that affected the whole thing. That could be. I know, I try and get rid of those cookies. Okay, cool. Hey, Pine Tree Trader, inside bars, exactly. So speaking of inside bars, I've been trading an inside bar strategy. Shout out to Pine Tree Trader for showing us the significance of the first inside bar. And here we go, news. I'll tell you guys in a second. Okay. On the My Funded Futures accounts, on the core and the scale, you can trade all news in the Sim Funded, which is part of the reason why I love the core and the scale. On the pros, certain red folder news you cannot trade. Okay. The trade balance is negative 52 billion. Forecasted was negative 62.5 billion. My Forex, oh, here we go. Unemployment claims in the red by 236,000. Is that right? 236,000. And the other numbers pending. Let's pull up CNBC. Let's see what they have to say. Ooh, I like it. It's coming down a bit. It is digesting the news right now. Okay, I'm gonna hop in short. I'm gonna put my stop above this candle. Buy stop, I'm gonna go for about a 1-to-1. Buy limit. Go, go, go! Ooh, this is actually a really big candle. Okay, maybe I should go for a little more. Wow, the high of this candle is 687. My stop is right above it. 688. Let's go, let's go! Okay, I do want to kind of take profits early, but okay, so far the market isn't liking this information, but it can reverse on us. It's going. Go, go, go. It's still going. It might reverse on us.
Find a lower number to 1.838. We're going back to, wow, we're going back to April of 25. April of 25 seemed like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Now, couple of things I want to point out. First,
I'm going to book it.
Trade balance,
I'm going to book it. We're out.
The biggest trade balance we had was minus 68 billion. In March of this year, we were minus 136 billion. So the progress we have
here's the
made
news.
is rather substantial considering, and it was done by a good thing. Exports were multiples exports higher than imports. That's the way you want trade deficit. And in terms of jobless claims, everyone probably rightfully will point to the Thanksgiving holiday day off shorter work week as being the glitch in the system. But as I pointed out many times, seasonal adjustments are supposed to compensate. One final thought. Interest rates today, they're a bit lower. But
the weekly continuing claims is negative 99 to 1.84 million.
2024, beginning of this easing cycle with a 50 basis point cut. A 10-year note was at 365. Today, after 175 basis points of easing, it's at 414. Joe and the gang?
All of the interest rates for the treasuries are all down. That is interesting.
Wow. For all those cuts and all the bond vigilante fears.
Let's see. Okay, yep. So I think the most significant one is the unemployment claims. It came in at 236 versus forecast is 220. So it looks like it came in actually higher than forecasted. So more claims than expected. Very interesting. Okay, we never know how the market's going to digest this. There was this inside bar, but that was before news broke. Hey, thank you, Pine Tree Trader. Everyone smash that like button for me, please. Let's go. Pure Skills says, can you send screenshots in your chat? Oh, I don't think you can. If I can show you the quadrants are marked out. That's so cool. Maybe this is why we need the Discord, right? Okay, so it seems like market is still like wanting to go lower. If anyone's in the short, congratulations to you. Wow. I'm feeling like I wish I hadn't had book profits, but that's okay because we are up great today. And so I will put on the first inside bar trade. So I did set up the strategy where I go 1 for 1 for the first inside bar. And then if it reverses, I also, or not if it fails that first 1-to-1, the breakout of the inside bar, then I will take the reversal of that, targeting 1-to-1. And we are tracking the results. I'm trading it on MNQ. And we're tracking the results, and every Friday I'm going to go over it with Tom. So when Tom and I are on together at 10 o'clock, between 10 and 10:30, sometime during that time, I will go over it. And we have some really cool, fun things, some fun changes that's happening with my Funded Futures with the TNT show, Tom, Nick, and Terry show. So do join us for that as we continue to evolve and make the show better and better. Okay, Rocky says, yeah, because the Fed announcement that they are going to start buying 40 billion a month of short-term treasuries a month. Yeah, so I'm so confused about that, Rocky, because when I heard that news, I heard people, they called it quantitative easing light. And when I think of quantitative easing, I think it means it's very dovish, quantitative easing. It sounds to me very dovish. But when I think about the Fed's buying any treasuries, when they're buying, that means they're scooping up the supply, which means in my mind, if they're scooping up the supply, then that's going to send the interest rates higher because like if you're scooping them up, then that means there's a shortage of bonds, which means the price of bonds will, if they're buying, the price of bonds will go higher. Oh, so interest rates will go lower? Is that Rocky? Did I work that whole thing out? I was so confused yesterday. Okay, I know I'm not the only one that gets confused about like bonds and stuff. I do know that they're inversely related, but I was really confused about like, wait a minute, isn't that hawkish for them to buy treasuries? Because they just finished the whole QT thing, the quantitative tightening. So I was so confused about that. Okay, Rocky says, but as they buy, the prices goes up, so rates go lower. Yes, I did it, guys. I unconfused myself. Thank you, Rocky. know I am not the only one that struggles with some of these things, and it's all good because hey, we're not economists, right? None of us are. I mean, I don't think there's any economists listening to us right now. There could be. Let me know if you're an economist. Fun fact, you guys, I actually am just a few I think like 2 classes short from having a business minor, a business like related minor in my undergrad degree. And I actually tried to transfer into the business school in my undergrad program. And I had like basically all A's in all the required classes to try and transfer in until I took calculus. And the calculus class was so early in the morning. It was like 7 a.m. or something. And it was far away where I lived. I mean, not that far, but far enough for me at the time. I don't know what I was thinking to take calculus at 7 a.m. in the morning. I mean, really? Long story short, I completely did terrible in the class. And I applied anyways because I was like, well, I might as well because I put in all this hard work. And of course, I got denied. I mean, you can't transfer into like a prestigious business program and have a D in calculus. One day, I kind of want to take that class again just for the fun of it to like prove to myself that I can do it. But the thing about math is that it's sequential, so I probably have to go back and like, I don't know, still and like make my way back up again. It's kind of like a language, math. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I do know there are some math geniuses as part of our community right now. So shout out to you guys. I've always loved math though. Rocky says QT is allowing the bond that they hold to run off the balance sheet and investment bonds. Thank you, Rocky. Rocky is like our designated news person and also designated like macro person, like macroeconomics. Oh yeah, so I took like microeconomics, macroeconomics. I took like intro to accounting, intro to finance, intro to marketing, intro to business management. So I took like all like the entry level classes. Okay, Rocky says this is technically not QE as they are just buying the equivalent amount of bonds that are maturing off the balance sheet each month. But this is how QE usually starts. Oh, interesting. And Rocky, like QE is very like dovish for the economy, right? And I take it they're doing that because Powell said the jobs market is weaker. And I did hear him say something about like the jobs numbers. They think it's actually weaker than the numbers that printed. I don't know if you caught that. I'm assuming, Rocky, that you listened to it too. His conference, his Q&A section, which I think is so important. Like whenever I listen to it, I'm trading FOMC, but I have it up on my screen. I'm listening to it because you can potentially catch some really good moves that way based on what he's saying, because all of a sudden he might say something that's like super hawkish and then the market sells off, or all of a sudden he says something super dovish and then it just pumps and just wants to pump. So that is something that I do. Hey, market is going lower. I wonder if we'll go test VWAP sometime today. VWAP is at 575. Woo! It's coming down. Hey, good morning, Bori. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for smashing that like button every day, and for subscribing, and for coming here and hanging out with me, and with all of us. We are building a positive, encouraging community together. Oh, Rocky, you missed the whole FOMC thing yesterday. You were sleeping. Okay, what did I miss? Pure skill, congratulations. Your skill. What did I miss? Oh my gosh, I have to go, you guys. Time goes by so fast. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. I wish you a green day. And if you have a red day, I wish you a very, very small red day. I will be over at the My Funded Future stream in about 17 minutes. Bye, guys.